All right, we're back after that brief interruption, talking about the Chaminade Flyers, the reigning Winter League champs, back to make it back to back.
Yeah, I would make them the favorites, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would as well. It's hard not to, because like pretty much, I mean, a lot of the players that were part of winning it all last year are all back.
Yeah, they got some absolute beasts. I mean, look at the schools. Let's just go through the roster. I'll give you the school. I'll give you the name. You give the school. Okay. See how good we are.
All right, you ready?
William Ball,
UPenn.
Sal Caputo.
Oh, Sal. Ugh.
Sal's like Tommy DeVito, baby. He doesn't get the respect until they score 10 points and win the game, the Giants, and they start to talk about him like the Giants are going to the Super Bowl. It's like, come on already.
Hey, now you 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Yeah. Okay, Caputo. Where's Caputs?
You're gonna have to hit me with Sal.
Let's see what Sal pops up. Hold on. Where are you going, Sal? Oh, trying to get you. Caputo. A lot of these guys have funny. There we go. This is him. Doesn't say. Does not say. Sean Conley's BU, right?
Yeah, Sean is BU.
Cutterbuck.
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
D'Agostino, that's an easy one.
D'Agostino.
Syracuse. Do you know, little fun fact, Lou D'Agostino, the defender, who was a 25 who committed to Syracuse this fall, is the first Chaminade lacrosse player to go to Syracuse University to play lacrosse.
Really?
Isn't that unbelievable?
I never knew that, and I never would have thought that to even be remotely possible.
Crazy, right?
That's very hard to believe.
Yeah. I mean, DeBuscha, his grandfather is my all-time favorite Nick.
Yeah, DeBuscher, he's going to Lehigh.
Yeah. Fox.
Fox going to UNC.
Knapp.
Oh, Knapp.
Army, no?
I think you're right, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's see. I'm almost positive that's where he's going. Yes.
You are correct.
Cotton, Hopkins, right?
Yeah, Cotton.
Where's Lynch going? I love that kid's game.
Oh, I gotta look that one up.
ND? Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
There you go.
And then Brian Riley. Another kid.
Riley, he's going to is he going to Amherst?
I believe he's going Navy.
Oh no, you're right. I'm
You're thinking of the other Riley. Last
That's why.
year's Riley. I think he went there.
That's why.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Chaminade, you could have about 150 Rileys. You know what I mean? It's Rileys, O'Connors, O'Briens, Lynches. I mean, they might not be related though. I mean, that's the roster that these freshmen that Coach AJ Hogan, AJ might have to play. We might have to get him out of retirement. But he's got a tough group, so I'm sure they'll battle. It's crazy. It's just crazy what's going on in this world. But that's your Chaminade. That's your Chaminade crew. And then at 10 o'clock, the Friars 25s playing a brand new group, the Pequa Chiefs.
Yeah, welcome to the league, Massapequa.
Good to have them. Good to have them.
Yeah, they're gonna be right there in the mix for Nassau Class A. I feel like that's definitely up for grabs.
Yeah, I would say Pequa, Syosset, Farmingdale, those three
Yeah, yeah, those.
in no order. I'm leaning. I'm not leaning any way yet. I got to watch them play first. The good thing is we'll get to see Pequa and Syosset play,
Mhm.
and then the Dalers. I know them pretty well. I know how well coached they are. They'll be in the mix. They got some dudes, and Farmingdale. They're tough kids. Syosset's football team had a good year.
Yeah, they did have a good year, weren't they? They were in the county final.
Yeah, they lost to Pequa, and then Pequa won the
Yeah.
LIC.
Mm-hmm.
I like to. That usually tells me something about it. Remember last year, Farmingdale was the team in football.
Yeah.
Then they were the team in lacrosse.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. You want to talk a little bit about these guys?
Yeah, we could start with Pequa. I mean, this is a team, they're gonna be different from last year, because they graduated a lot. But some of the players that I think you're gonna have to depend on. Let's start with the defense. Like, one player that I think is like one of the grittiest kids is Ryan Wieserek.
Yes,
Cole.
that's the St. Anthony coach,
Yeah,
Zerak's nephew.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
that kid's awesome.
yeah.
He's
Because
a
he's like,
really solid kid.
yeah,
That's a good leader. I agree with you.
yeah. Then in the net, you got Gennady, who we talked about him from Rust and Gold, but taking the reins from his older brother.
Yeah. I don't know much about their offensive players. Do you know any of these kids?
Yeah, so I saw some of them over the summer at the National Lacrosse Invitational, but like Jack Gargiulo, Ricky Gear, I think those are two players that they're really going to depend on a lot offensively. Aiden Stanton, he's going to be their face-off guy, so a lot of it will kind of start with him at the X. But it'll be different, but they're right there in the mix in Class A in Nassau County. Tyler Burns, another offensive player for them as well. So
Yeah. I mean, Massapequa's always got dudes.
yeah, they're always in contention. Like, regardless of who's on their roster, they're always in the mix, and they won a state championship like relatively recently. It was
Well,
what, 20
2019, that was the
19.
Gibbons teams. That team was awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's sad, it's crazy. It was 4 years ago. Those kids are either out of college or taking their fifth year.
Mm-hmm.
That's Lou Perfetto's year.
Okay.
So those kids, if they didn't have COVID, would have graduated.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them did. That was the face-off kid from Massapequa, Angelo Petrakis. He went to Cornell. Let's talk about the St. A kids. I mean, you got some of the top recruits there. Parker McDonald's going to UNC. Dante Vidaro, he's going to Penn, right?
Yep.
Buddy's going to Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
O'Connell's going to Binghamton. Langton's Army. Where's Kelton going? He's going somewhere.
Kelton, I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
He's going to Army. I don't believe Justice Durham is committed yet.
Oh, he's an athlete, that kid.
Yeah.
And how about Chaz Deshane? That kid was an athlete too.
Mm-hmm. Their
Luke
goalie.
Breslin. Where's Luke going? Lehigh?
Sorry, say that again.
Luke Breslin.
Yeah, he's going to Lehigh.
I saw Dennis Brady just committed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he committed to Lynn.
Yes, down in Florida. Yeah, so this team's got plenty of firepower. It's a good game.
Quinn
I'm
Lang.
glad it's at the end of the night. Because I won't be able. I'll be running around all day. I'm not going to get to watch a lot of lacrosse, so I'm going to try to peek my head in on this one. and then we end the night with the Syosset Huntington crew, which is Julian Watts Huntington Blue Devils against Coach Calabria's Syosset Braves. I'll let you talk about these young men.
Yeah, so we can start We can start with Syosset. Starting with the Braves. Of course, you got the now sophomore Brody Waxer at attack. We know he'll be a big time recruit. Um, coming out of Syosset. But this is a team that they also have just some good players that can help this team compete. I mean, you got David Deesk. He's going to Hopkins, I believe.
That kid came out of nowhere. I found out when I was talking to JC, he was a big hockey kid.
Yeah, you were telling me that recently.
That kid could ball. That kid's good.
Yeah, you got David Deesk, Owen Azevedo. Then you go to some of their polls like Will Cawley, Chase Yaris.
Yeah, Will Cawley, where's he going? He's good.
Yeah, Will Cawley, he's going to Lehigh, I believe.
Yeah. The Lehigh's getting a couple good they always get Long Island polls.
Yeah. Evan Ostrenger as well. So Syosset, they'll be right there in the mix. And then if you go to Huntington, that this is a team they're gonna look a lot different from last year, I feel. They graduated a lot in that 23 class, but
Yeah, who's facing off of them?
I'm not sure.
That's gonna be the big thing, I think. Right?
It starts there, so of course you got to be able to get the ball.
No shot clock. They've had really good face-off kids for like the last 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got some dudes that can play, kids like, Colin Lennon's a baller, Tommy Klein's a baller, the kid Timmy McDonald coming off of injury is a real good baller. Danny
Yeah.
McNulty's excellent. The thing is getting them the ball. The kid Giramonte at attack, I think he's a skilled player. I'm very curious. I think they were getting a kid that was coming in from Whitman that was a face-off kid. I just don't know what his name is. I guess we'll learn when we see him Sunday night.
Yep.
So I guess that's a good wrap up. I guess you'll be putting this out to the world via your social platforms. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday at Stony Brook's Indoor Complex, right?
Yep. And all the live stream links can be found. They'll be posted on our Instagram leading up to Sunday, and then all the live streams will be on YouTube. So they'll be on the YouTube page, and that's how you check out the live stream for any of these games.
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for spending the last 2 hours and 21 minutes with me. Always a pleasure.
The feeling is mutual.
I will see you soon, buddy.
All right.
Later.